Namaste, welcome back to the channel Ayurveda 360. So today we have an interesting topic. It is specially related to those internees who are preparing for entrance examination. Without knowing certain things, they make mistakes, especially during the study period. What are those common mistakes during that time? Let us analyze them so that the students get to know about that and rectify the same so that they can get the maximum potential out of their study. First and the foremost mistake what the students make is thinking about a particular college and branch when they are studying. Of course, students will have aim and they want to get into a particular college, particular institution and particular branch. But thinking about it and dreaming about that they are doing the PG in that college during the study period is not going to help in any way. Because the aim and the preparation both are different. If the aim is to reach a college, the preparation should be such that you reach that college. Always speaking to some senior who is in that particular institution, or always taking the advice of the seniors regarding colleges, which college to take, which branch to take, and asking teachers regarding which is the best branch, which is the best college. These things are right away no to a student who is preparing for entrance exam. Ultimately, the preparation what you make should help you in clearing the exams, and only after the results are out, it is the time to think about the institution and the branch. You can keep an aim on a particular institution and branch, but thinking about it, speaking about it with colleagues, students, seniors, staff is first mistake what students make. Let us move on to the second mistake what students make during this period, that is in relation to the study methodology. Some of the students have the habit of studying within the four walls, like without coming in contact with any other person. In case of entrance exam, this can backfire because there are so many things which you need to remember, and it is not possible just by self-study to go through each and everything. There are certain things which become easier when you discuss with your friends or have a healthy conversation regarding the topic. Sometimes the memorization techniques what your students or the other friends have done is much easier than what you actually made. So that is why lonely study in case of entrance examination is a big no. You may get 50% to clear the exams by that methodology, but certain 5 to 10% of the marks can always be obtained by the information you obtained during the conversation with your best friend, or you can say the one who is really interested in the entrance preparation. So keep an eye on those people who are really working hard and have a healthy conversation. If you are not attending any entrance coaching classes, then definitely you should have this habit. So that is second mistake, having a self-study methodology only during entrance preparation. So what is the third mistake? Third is in relation to the textbooks or the compiled books. There are so many compiled books available in the market regarding entrance preparation. But the issue is most of them are very old and only the updated versions of the question papers are there in the textbooks rather than the information. So when you are choosing a book, of course you should have one compiled book which you can take it as standard. Standard in the sense from your point of view. It could be any author. You need not take any famous names. No, you can take any book, no issues. Read that thoroughly, and once you finish that book, it is also necessary to have a look at other books. Because entrance preparation textbooks usually focus from their point of view. That is, the author who is writing that book will think only from his intellectual power rather than the entire entrance. That is why the other book may provide you with other crucial information. So, having a textbook as a base along with the reference books of other authors is also necessary. And ultimately, when you finish the entrance compiled books, you have to even go through the original textbooks. It may be the Samhita or it could be the subject-wise textbooks. So that is the ultimate preparation of entrance using these kind of textbooks. Then another mistake, very common. That is during the preparation, usually students make they take entrance exams, that is like mock entrance tests. May it be the self or it could be through some like institution or some other person may be taking the entrance mock tests. If you are making a mistake in the entrance test, don't get tensed. That is a major thing. If your friend is obtaining 65 or 70 marks and if you are getting 55 and 50, you are in a state of tension, which is absolutely not necessary. It is in turn can be taken in a positive way. The mistakes what you make during the preparation, that is especially the mock tests, is going to be very crucial in case of final examination. Once you made a mistake, you will never make a mistake in the final exam. It is better to make a mistake in the mock test rather than the final. That is why if you make a mistake, be happy that you have identified your mistake rather than worrying about it. Ultimately, when the entrance examination is nearby, your marks will anyway come to 70, 75, 80. It may be initially 50, 55, but definitely it will come to 75 or 80. So you need not worry about the mistakes. So along with that, don't worry about your friend's marks. Because the preparation method of your own and your friends will vary. Entrance preparation is not just related to the internship study. It is the 4.5 years of hard work during their undergraduation which is going to matter the most. So that is why if you are not getting as much as your friend, it simply means that that person has knowledge more than you during that time, and definitely you can back up. You will definitely move forward and come to his level or her level in a short span of time. So keep that in mind rather than comparing with the other person. But the best thing what you can do is compare it with your own. Like if you have a mock test of 100 questions, see if you have studied those 100 questions in your preparation time. If out of 100 you have seen 70 questions related topics, don't make mistakes in that 70 questions. Or assess the mistakes what you make in those 70 questions because they are critical. You have studied, still making the mistake. That is crucial, that is important to identify. The remaining 30 questions which you never studied, definitely it is now not in your hands. So those things can be studied later. So in that way you need to take every entrance mock test in a positive way. May it be the mistakes or may it be the unknown questions. Both are one or the other way boon to you when you finally see the entrance final question paper. So that is important mistake during the internship study. After that, seen in few of the students is, if you are preparing for entrance exam, those students entirely leave out the internship. They think that internship can be recovered later in the 3 years of his post-graduation time. So they are not having that mindset to attend the OPDs, IPDs and the hospital duties. And some students even leave the colleges. They take off from their college and visit some other coaching centers for entrance preparation. This is a big no. Absolutely no. Because internship is a crucial time when you have to mold yourself into a good physician, clinician. And that freshness will be seen when you prepare for entrance. If you are having 9 to 4 duty, 9 to 5 duty, 10 to 4 duties in the morning, hospital, definitely that kind of duty will help you to study the entrance in a better way. Of course, because entrance is not just about theory. Some clinical questions are also obtained or are also there in the exams. So directly you may be benefited, one thing. Second thing is regarding the freshness of the mind. Your mind will be ready to take up a new topic. So that is important. So don't leave out internship as a preparatory phase only. Internship is internship. Along with that, you are preparing for the entrance. That is the most vital aspect. Next mistake. That is in relation to the amount of time students spend in entrance preparation. Some students wake up and then take the entrance compiled book and keep the same book throughout the day until they go to the bed. The book is open, but the message is not going into their head, what the author wants to tell. That is obvious. Of course, the mindset of the person is very much necessary to grasp the information. Reading and grasping both are different. Reading is okay if you are planning for some elocution like competition where you have to speak on your own. But in case of entrance examination, it is rather the grasping power which is necessary. So, irrespective of amount of time you spend in front of an entrance book, the grasping capacity determines your entrance fate. That is why each person will have a different mindset, different psychological status of concentration. So, decide yourself what is best for you. In my view, minimum 2 to 4 hours is necessary for entrance preparation. rest of the time you can definitely concentrate on other things. If you keep the entire 10 to 12 hours of a day in entrance preparation, definitely that is not going to help in most of the ways. Maybe in nearby time, when the entrance is approaching, maybe you are increasing your study time, that is a different issue. But initially, don't start with the 24 hours or the entire day study. Keep it minimum. And then when the entrance time is nearby, you yourself will know how much extra time you may require. That is based on your previous preparation. So keep that in mind regarding the time period. Another important mistake, or rather you can say the negligence, is in relation to food and sleep. Especially the entrance students, they are least bothered about the kind of food they are taking and the timely food. The nutrition as well as good amount of sleep are equally important in a person who is preparing for entrance than he actually thinks, because it has direct relation with the happiness and the psychological status. The one who has timely food and nutritious food along with good amount of sleep, at least 6 to 7 hours per day, will be in a fresh mood to grasp any new information and to revise the previous topics. On the other way, even if you keep the book in front of you for a long time, if you are not worried about the food and sleep, definitely it will hamper you in the entrance examinations. I have seen few of my seniors who used to wake up the entire night. They used to study the entrance for the entire night, and the morning time they used to sleep. So that is their, you can say, way of studying, but definitely that is not advised, because the entrance examination is going to be in the morning hours. So if you are having the habit of waking up late at night, definitely it is not possible to reverse it in one day before the exam. So keep it simple, keep it as per your convenience, but at least 6 to 7 hours sleep and timely food, nutritious food is compulsory. Next, when students are studying, I see many of them being stuck in a particular topic. They are too much concentrating on a particular topic because they are not able to remember that. You don't have to worry about such 1 or 2 topics, because entrance is not just related to a particular topic. You have 100 different variants of questions. So 100 different topics are going to be asked there. That is why one topic will not decide your fate. If you have any difficulty, maybe in terms of UG or else during internship, while studying a particular topic, while memorizing the information given there, definitely don't worry about it. Just move on to the next topic. And when you are too much confident about the other topics, then you can come back. So that is a way of how you manage the difficult topics from personal point of view. The knowledge of other topics will give you a confidence, like, yes, I know major other things, so I can manage this. So in that way, you will be more confident rather than being stuck in a particular topic and missing out on other important topics. So that is another important guidance. Students making too many mnemonics. Yes, mnemonics are necessary. Mnemonics are nothing but you can say short forms of our own wish, how we create a short form and try to remember a particular topic, mnemonics. And yes, few are necessary, but not the entire books can be learned through mnemonics. This is important. I see most of the students going with the methodology of the blind method. This mnemonics is nothing but a blind method. It neither thinks about the topic or the concept, nor gives you can say, surety during examination to recollect. Minimum mnemonics is okay, but the other topics where conceptual study itself is enough, like for example, Dosha Vriddhi Kshaya Lakshana. This is a basic topic which you have been learning from first year. So if I ask any question from Ashtanga Hridyam related to Dosha Vriddhi Kshaya Lakshana, then definitely you need not remember any mnemonics. You should just recite that line and then tell that this is this dhatu, dosha or mala, vriddhya or kshaya lakshana. So wherever necessary, where you have not at all made any effort to study, there mnemonics is fine. Or when the questions are very much frequent, or when there is certain topic which makes you to feel like mnemonics is best in that, yes, there I agree that mnemonics is necessary. Otherwise, unnecessary making of mnemonics, and ultimately you may forget the entire mnemonics at the end of your study. If you have 100 to 200 mnemonics in your mind, you may forget the entire mnemonics. So don't go with only mnemonics. Certain mnemonics along with the conceptual study is also necessary, so that you balance both. You balance both the knowledge what you know better and the knowledge what you did not know better, and ultimately somehow you remembered. That is important. Another major mistake what I see is in relation to not having any preparatory methodology in terms of tests. I see students studying the entire year without taking test because they are scared. They are scared of taking test. They are comfortable only by turning the pages. They feel like, yes, I am studying. And when they take a test, they will analyze that, or they will realize that even though they studied, they are not able to recollect. By seeing the 4 options, they may get confused. This happens with those good students who just go on studying the matter again and again without taking test. So keep a fixed amount of time, at least maybe, for example, at least 50 to 100 questions per day I am going to solve, irrespective of my way of studying, or irrespective of the topic what I am studying, irrespective of the coaching center where I am taking the study, or irrespective of not joining the coaching center in any way. You need to keep at least 1 hour per day for solving the question papers, and that too, if you can make it in a time bounded manner, then definitely that is going to help you when you are solving crucial questions in the final exam, that is the final AIAPGT, with the minimum time available there. So prepare along with the question papers, not the mere study. That is the message. Another worry about the entrance exam is related to the number of questions from Ayurveda syllabus point of view and number of questions from the contemporary science of point of view. So students usually see the compiled books written by an author who is basically a BMS graduate or MD graduate from Ayurveda field. If you happen to refer these books for contemporary topics like bones, like the joints, like the pathological aspects, like the clinical methods, or you can say the medicines, surgery, sometimes the information given in those books may not be sufficient enough to clear the exams. This is very much important. When you have to study a contemporary science related topic, you have to refer the standard books available in those fields. It may be Robin's pathology, it could be the Hutchinson's methods, or it could be the that is, you can say Harrison's medicine, or it could be even the Ganong's or Guyton's physiology, or it could be the Gray's anatomy. So when you are studying crucial topics in contemporary science, keep in mind, give the maximum information, or you can say maximum focus towards those standard books. For example, if you are asked the weight of a particular organ, what the examiner or the examination committee will consider is the standard information given in a book like Gray's. So if you give the reference what is given in your entrance book by an Ayurveda author, sometimes it may not be true, or it could be too much varying options. So better go with the respective strength in respective topics. This is very much necessary because students usually realize at the end of getting results that the answers what they studied from a particular book is not marked as right. The reason is simple, because the standard doesn't match there. In case of Ayurveda Itihasa, you have to refer P.V. Sharma. So that is the standard book there. P.V. Sharma Ayurveda Itihasa is gold standard in giving any information of the Itihasa related. So in that way, identify the books usually the seniors, or you can say the teachers prefer, and study those for crucial topics. That is very much necessary if in case you have any queries after the examination, and if you have to pose a question to the examination committee, you have to give the references from these books only. You cannot give any reference from any other author. So that is again very much important. So in this way, I have seen so many mistakes what students, my colleagues, and even the seniors had done. I was able to get these many points, but it could be more than this. But definitely, I think few of you might have got the points what I wanted to tell. So kindly watch over these mistakes if you are doing or not. If you are doing, definitely rectify that. It is high time, because you have to appear for the entrance. And if you are not yet in internship, if you are watching it early, then definitely you will be the maximum beneficiary from this video. Other than this, if you have found any other mistake, maybe you have cleared the entrance exam and you have experienced by yourself or by saying someone else, please comment it below so that the students who are watching this video will be benefited by that. Kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon there so that whenever we post a video, you can get the notification. And please ask other Ayurveda loving students and fraternity to watch over the playlists in our channel. If they like it, kindly tell them to share it with their other friends. In that way, the channel can grow and we'll be able to make more of such videos. Until next time, myself Dr. Nandeesh J. Thank you.